Howdy, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome back to some more Creeper World 3. I figured I would record a couple of these. This is the third and probably final of my first chunk of recordings. And I think that in the future, this is kind of just how I'm going to do it. I'm going to just, like, when I play a new game for y'all, I'm going to just do a couple of episodes. They're going to go out regardless of how y'all feel about it. And if y'all don't like it, then, well, it'll end after a couple episodes. So if this series suddenly stops after this one, it is 100% because we... because y'all just didn't seem to want to watch it, and that's fine. That's totally fine. All right, so this level, we are getting the beam weapon, which is definitely going to be useful for us. And the value of the beam weapon, I will speak to you in just a moment. Can these reach across like this? They can't, but a relay probably could. Let's see, could this reach? Ooh, that can just barely reach. If I did like this, would that work? Oh, my goodness. All right. We're going to be at a weird kind of power thing for a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. I doubt that any creeper's ever going to make it back this far. If it does, I'd be shocked. All right, I'm setting up a little bit too much, but it'll be fine. Because I do think I'm going to be able to get away with filling all of this with power. Now, I'm only going this way first, and then we'll go over this way second, and here's why. These guys, okay? They take some time to build. But what they're going to do is they're going to launch spores of creeper. And those spores are these aerial things that only the lasers, these beam weapons, can attack. If you don't defeat that thing before it lands, it'll crash into the ground and whatever stuff is around it, because it aims for really valuable parts of your setup. And then it'll drop a bunch of creeper on the ground. So, once again, we're going to put it at 2x speed. I think 2x is a safe speed to play at. 3x I do once I feel like I've got my infrastructure down, you know. So we got that thing. Oh. I didn't realize I didn't have that thing up. And like I said, I'm going to just kind of probably fill all this space with collectors because I don't expect the creeper to make it here. Now, I may be being cocky. All right, I may be being cocky. But let's go ahead and get that going. We're going to get a couple of cannons once we can. Let's also get a reactor going, or 2, or 10. And we're just slowly getting our way. I wanted to get at least one of these guys up and running because, you know, the anti-creeper is so helpful. All right, weapons. Let's get a beam going for sure. We want a beam right away. Like I said, they still have time to build, but it's always good to be kind of planning ahead for that stuff. Let's get a couple of cannons going as well. And let's get these collectors continuing to grow. And like I said, I'm going to just fill all this space like this, you know? I don't think there's much of a downside of doing that. Just the time invested, but they grow so quickly. Or build so quickly, I guess I should say, rather. Okay, keep that going. All right. Okay, our cannons are up. They're just getting some energy. Let's get another couple reactors going. I don't think that'd be a bad idea either. And it looks to me like we're about good. So let's get our ore mines going. How are we doing on that energy? Good? Oh, I didn't get that second one down. 6. All right, we're like right at our limit on energy, so that's fine. I'd like this. Oh. And the reason I want to connect this up to the ore mine is that it travels, so the packets travel faster. Boom, look at that, way faster. Which essentially means faster production. Because it can get to where it needs to go faster, right? You're saving time. Do. And let's get another beam here. Let's get another beam here. I'm going to overproduce beams is what I'm going to do, all right? You can't ever have too many beams. It's just something that, you know, it just comes down to your balance of your energy and stuff. Let's get some more reactors going. Okay. Whoo, boy, y'all. Oh, man. This is great. I love this game so much. I enjoy the heck out of games like this. Ooh. We need some cannons over here to protect. Do. All right. And we'll probably get our anti-creeper sprayer here as well. All right. See, now it's starting to reach. Now, our main goal here is going to be we're going to build infrastructure so we can get power and everything like that, and then slowly push forward. And we're going to base it off of each of these attacks, right? So they're attacking in 143. I want to make sure that I have beams protecting every area of my base at that zone. I want to probably have an overlap for each beam, right? So like here, this beam and this beam will overlap together. This beam and this beam will overlap together. This beam and this beam will overlap together, and this one will, right? So we got this nice double coverage. So just in case all of the spores at the exact same time go to the exact same place, 2 beams should be able to take 3 spores. Okay, now, let's keep getting reactors. And like I said, I'm even feeling comfortable here. And the reason I'm not spreading wide is because the wider I spread, the more beams I'm gonna have to have. Okay. Yeah, get those reactors built. It's totally fine. We'll be able to handle it. Yeah, and you can see my anti-creeper's working, which is good. Let's get a relay down here. And once those reactors are up, we're going to be just fine. Yeah, here we go. All right, spores are incoming. In a minute. We got a minute for the spores. Okay, which is fine. We're going to move this guy up a little bit. And we'll even move this guy up a little bit. I feel pretty good about that. Move this over here. Let's build a relay here. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, cool. Let's start getting more weapons. Let's get a couple mortars. And we're going to want to get over here real quick. But I want to wait until this first chunk of spores come by, and then we'll spread out all in this direction. Because this whole zone here, this whole zone that I filled with all these collectors should be totally fine. Because I have so many beams covering this area that there's no real fear of those things having trouble. We also have access to the Strafer and the Bomber, which I actually haven't shown you the episodes for that. Or, I mean, I haven't played those maps yet for y'all, but the way that when you play through this stuff after you've already beaten it, it just kind of unlocks kind of everything for you. So you may have noticed in a previous level that we also had the beam, and we probably had these guys too. So we're not going to use those this mission, and you'll see what those are like in a future episode that we do, or maybe later in this episode, depending on how quickly this stuff goes. Okay, here come the spores. I just paused it real quick. So here you can see you've got one that's this way, one going kind of this way, one going kind of this way, and one going kind of this way. So we'll watch them get hit. No problem. And you see that one got kind of close, right? Because only this guy was hitting it. I wish I had a better concave, better cover there. All right, now we got another 1 minute and 45 seconds until the next wave comes. So we're going to use that time to spread out to here, kind of do this thing. We're going to do our collectors, because again, why not? It's cheap, it's free energy, it's the kind of thing that adds up and doesn't cost you much of anything. And it creates nice redundant networks. So if, sadly, I were to accidentally get hit by one of these creeper bombs, maybe one of these collector networks would take over the load of the relay network or whatever got broken, and then it would quickly, I would be able to adjust. I wouldn't lose the connection, if that makes sense. All right, so let's get these guys over here. You're going to go here. You're going to go here. We're going to get some more weapons going as well. 1, 2. 2 of those. Okay. And while we're at it, let's get some more reactors. All right, how are we doing? Right at 12, 13, 15. Okay, we're using a lot, but that's fine. Because once again, we are in that position to be able to, we're in kind of a safe position. We're going to spread out this way, and this is going to kind of be part of our point of attack. And then we'll also probably spread out to this way, and we're just going to slowly sweep down the map. All right? That's the goal. All right, so now those relays are in place. All right, we got a minute until the spores come in again, right? So those guys should get in place easy. And when I say a minute, it's actually half this time, right? Because we're playing at 2 times speed. But let's also get you building over here. I can even fly you over this way. And there we go. And we're going to want to get another creeper sprayer as well. So let's get you building just like this. And we'll swap their places actually in a second. So the whole being able to have these things like flying around is just, it's so great. It helps so much. Let's get more energy going. Always get energy, right? Okay, not even using it all. Not even using it all. Just barely using it all, so we'll do that. All right, cool. We're gonna swap you guys. So I want you to fly over here, I want you to fly up here, and then I want you to switch. There we go. This way you can just have like a slightly better view range. All right, spores are incoming. This one's coming right for these guys, but look at that. Too many beams. Okay, now we want to move out. So, like I said, we're gonna use this as kind of like our attack vector number 1. We're going to come down here. We're going to try and take these things out. And as we move, we will move our beams as well so that they can protect our front lines. It doesn't matter where the line is that destroys the things as long as they're getting destroyed. You dig? All right, so let's move you guys kind of like in these kind of positions. Let's get you up here even. Let's get a relay built if we can. Oh yeah, y'all. There we go. Get our... Is there anywhere up here I can fit our beamy boy? Not quite. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, we can fit you like here. Perfect. And we'll get you also pretty close. Because it's a pretty dangerous position over here. And again, we got more baddies inbound. So we're just going to keep pushing this stuff forward. Keep pushing this stuff forward. Structure relay. Relay. Keep this network moving, right? And let's get some more power because we're not using it. So what do you do when you're not using power? You make more of it, of course. Okay, cool. Looking good so far. Move you up. Move you up. Move you up. 32 seconds. We're fine. Okay, Mortar Man. Let's, if I could get you up here, that'd be wonderful. Perfect. Let's get our Creeper Sprayer down here, actually. And we want to take out these two first. It's going to be easy for us to sweep from there. And if we could take this island, that would be wonderful. But now we're getting into some pretty deep creeper territory. All right, here they come. So this may be our best chance to get in here and take this guy out pretty quickly. So let's move you up. Let's move you up. I love this music. I swear I've used whatever music maker this person used to make this music. Whatever synth packs and everything like that. I recognize some of the sounds. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Excuse me. Let's creep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's right. I'll see myself out. Move you over there. Move you over there. Move you up a little bit. And it really is just all about knowing, it's all about piggybacking properly, right? We want to move our things close enough, but not so close and so fast that they get overwhelmed. And then we should be able to quickly... 5 of those, too much? Ah, 5 is doable. Cool. All right, so we got a minute before the next one inbound, but look at that. Plenty of space for that, it looks like. These guys should all be able to hold that back. We're not even using all of our ore. We have a good backlog, so that's great. And then, you know what? Let's move this guy up a little bit to help. All right, and now we're just hoping that the this guy doesn't nuke this spot before this thing finishes. But it should be fine. 20 seconds, and these two should be able to protect it. If they all went, maybe it wouldn't, but I think it should be fine. Perfect. And I think that once we clear this out, I could probably nuke this guy with a nullifier from there. Yes. Got it. All right, and... yeah, we're going to be good there. So let's just clear that space. Just like we've been doing. Move slowly forward. Okay, we need to get some more relays down there for sure. What I would love to do... yeah, let's get you up on here. So that you got a height map. And we're set right there. All right, cool. Just give him a couple seconds to build that. I'll get the relay set up for it. And let's get a weapon nullifier. Might get hurt. It's like right on that edge. There we go. Yeah, now we're good. Totally good. This guy's gone. And then we can use both of these for super reactors because there's not going to be much other use for them. I could also drop my mortars in there. Mortars would help to just kind of beat back some of this. So we'll see. Let's move you forward. You're not doing much. Let's also get another mortar going down here. All right, and up here, as you can see, this stuff is still being held back just fine. You know, I might be like, all right, let's get another cannon out here, or two. Structure, let's get some relays. But, like, it's really not a huge deal. And we got plenty of energy to cover it. Why? Because we keep doing this. All right, here we go. Kaboom. And he's done. The spores don't produce creeper, by the way. So that guy was not producing creeper from here. It was the creeper that was up there was just slowly breaking down there. You can create super relays too, but super relays are a waste. Let's get you right there. Mr. Mortar. Okay. And we'll get you right there. Other Mr. Mortar. Okay. Oh, super beams are not a bad idea either. Okay, so next one we want to get is this guy. Let's move up like this way because we want height. Height is always useful for this. And when you want to do something like this, when we're doing like this kind of attack and we've cleared a good chunk of space, create a faster relay. Now the stuff can travel this way. All right? The less distance it has to travel, the better. The more efficient, the faster, the stronger. Everything. The All right, get out there. All right, see these guys already, they're like barely doing anything now from their positions of superpower. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna put a reactor there. Oops, missed it. You can't miss the spot, you have to land right on it. There, and there. Perfect. These reactors will give us a ton of energy, and that'll be great. Oh, and earlier I said like 3 and 10. What I meant is like 0.3 and 1. So these give you 1 full energy, whereas a regular reactor gives you 0.3. So that's the difference. All right. This guy was taking a little bit of damage down here, so let's just take care of that, please. Thank you. All right. Let's get our beams up here before we get ourselves wrecked by forgetting to do that. Thank you. Let's get you over here now. You see we've created this nice little like concave now around all this stuff. And that helps us quite a bit. Again, like I said, redundant networks are not bad. Having more relays and stuff, it's just going to cost you the energy that goes into it, but it will always be a benefit. Except, you know, outside of the fact that it takes space. Physical space can sometimes be limited depending on the map you're playing. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, we can definitely get a nullifier up in here. Right about there. Weapons. Structure relay. Give me the relay. Thank you. Let's get one of you right next to it, just to make sure it gets protected. This guy will get shut down before he even starts. Look at this. Bam. Done. Sorry, buddy. Not today. You're done. All right. Easy peasy. And now we just wait for this to clear, and from here we'll be able to nullify that guy as well, I think. So let's just let that go. All right. Let's just get you up here just to clear this out for a second. Yep, just to make sure it's protected. And then set up a relay here. Weapons, nullifier, boom. Perfect. So this will take out this guy. That'll help us to just push way over here. And that'll pretty much be that for this mission. Shouldn't be a big deal. Now, obviously, these missions are taking longer than they did before. So will I be able to move on to another one? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta watch my time here. I can't take too long because I do have some plans today. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit up to 4x. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna squeeze another episode into this, or another mission into this one. 4x time. All right, land over here, everybody. Thank you. Clear out the space real quick. Good. Look at that. All right. Now, let's land you here, please, just to do a little bit of clearing. Kathunk. Thank you. Let's move everybody up here. Because why the heck not at this point? Just keep building stuff, building stuff. We'll build a reactor here, because why not? Let's build some more relays. Again, we're just going to push everybody forward a little bit. Same deal over. Oh, we lost a relay. It's fine. Oh, I'm losing lots of stuff. Things are dying fast. It's all right. All we lost was a beam, or 2 beams, and relays. And that's just because I put the beams on the right on the creeper, which was a dumb move. It happens when you go too fast. Y'all move forward a little bit, please. Let's weapon, beam. Again, we're going to do the same deal. We're going to try and get to the actual thing. The spore creator thing, and then from there we will push out. We'll do a super nullifier. Whoa, that's rude. It's fine. Land here, please. Beam, don't. Beam, stay back. Cannons have a little bit of HP. You do not. Okay. So far, so good. 1 spore incoming. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get you up here. Yes, yes, yes. Let's. You're doing your job still, which is fine. Give me some more of that anti-creeper, please. Thank you. Let's do the quicker network. Thank you. And I think we're about in position. Right about there. Yeah. Okay. Let's move you guys up a little bit. Just need a little bit more room is all I need. Structure, relay. Here. And here. Okay. Then... nullifier. Get that done. Is that hitting both? It might, actually. It's at least hitting this one. Sorry. Okay. Now, let's get you guys up here. Again, what we're doing here, you don't need to be there anymore. We don't need beams at all anymore. We want anti-creeper, dude. We want you there. I mean, a mortar also wouldn't be a bad idea, but I want the anti-creeper there for just a second. Just to push all this stuff out. A lot of these guys might die. Nope, not even a problem. Get you up here. Let's get a relay. Yep, in a good position. And then weapon, structure, weapon, nullifier. Boom, got it. And that's going to be the level. Just give it a second. Do. Oh, and we got to get that key. This thing. Got it. Did it! Claim victory. All right, that was that mission. It says it took us 23 minutes, but I'm looking at my clock and we've only been playing for 21. It's so weird. Continue without submitting. All right, so where's the level where we learn about planes? Let's learn about planes. I think it's probably this one with all the empty space. Let's do that one. And also, I think it should probably be a pretty quick one. Okay, what we got? What do we learn on this level? We got a key out there. Yeah, this is where we learned about the bombers. Not the actual planes, but we learned about the bombers. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to land here. We're going to do our usual. Get some collectors up. Okay. And same deal. Out sideways. Okay. One up. Out sideways. Okay. And then one up. And that should be good without like completely draining our starter energy. Let's get up to at least 3x to start with. Oh, he's doing all of them at once. Whoa, what a scumbag. That's fine. All right. Just like this, please. Just like that, please. Just like that, please. Okay. Let's build the mines. Then I think we could probably do one of these. No, we can't. So destroy that. Relay. To relay. Okay. Now, this map, what we're dealing with on this map, we've got tons of the minerals, which is great. We also have creeper off on these little islands, so they're not such a huge deal, okay? Because that can't, like, spread to us for the most part. However, we also don't really have any good points to be able to connect to these areas. You also have these. These are the real problem. These are basically creeper coming out of a dimensional hole. You cannot actually destroy these. You can cap them. So we can put a whole bunch of cannons around them and keep them from doing much, but we got to land there first, and that's where we run into issues. So we're going to have some issues getting power to these places. But to combat that, we have strafers, which are these airplane type things, which we will, I can explain in that. You learn them in a different level. We'll do that level another day, I guess. But you also get these bombers, which we're about to unlock, and that's going to be using this anti-creeper. So we got that. Structure. Let's do this and this. So structure, let's get all these ore mines up and running because we're gonna need a ton of these guys. Okay, then after that it's gonna be all about power for a while. Might as well get started on it. Just give us some time. All right, we're gonna go 4x for this right now. Might as well, I think, just to build to it. Spend a lot of time on these, and this is what happens when you overdraw your energy. See, I'm overdrawing way too much, so I just can't handle it. But we're building up a nice backlog of AC, so that's also fine. Okay, we're good there. Good. A couple more of those. Yep. And that we can actually handle. Look how much faster they grow when you're actually getting proper energy. Yep, there we go. Whoop. Flexing it. Okay. Build that energy back up. Flex it. And like I said, I'm just gonna do this a little bit, just to give us the infrastructure, because we're not threatened right now. So in my mind, we're just investing in a quicker success if we just do all this now. So do that. Flex. My goodness, look at that. Just crunching the system. Look at all these reactors, y'all. Crunch it. All right, we're gonna get a couple more. You see how like it's starting to become not a problem when I do this? All right, now, weapons. Let's start building some bombers. We're gonna build as many as we can fit on here. There we go. Now, they're gonna cost a lot of energy to start, but they're not gonna cost too much energy to operate forward. Maybe we'll build a couple more. We got a couple spaces where you can build them. Why not go overboard, you know? Okay, we got a bunch of them. The other thing I'm going to want, though, is I am going to want to give myself the ability to potentially reach this point, right? So, we're going to do this. This would reach. Anywhere along this area I could reach. So I just have to give myself a beachhead, right? So, the other thing that we're going to want then is we are going to want some cannons. Couple mortars. Okay. All right, these guys are all loaded up. So let's go ahead and get them started. They're going to drop anti-creeper bombs. Now you can click and drag with the whole group, and they will all follow the same path. You can also click an area, and they'll just keep circling that spot. So you can do strafing patterns, or you can just do areas. I like to do it like this. Let's get all of y'all coming down here doing the exact same thing. Actually, y'all are just going to do a spot area. Now, you'll notice they're going to do all this. They're going to drop that down. Let's drop it down to like maybe 2x now, just so you can see. So they're dropping these bombs. Those bombs are full of anti-creeper. So they're creating huge dents in this, and they're just going to keep on doing that. So what we want to do is we want to take that opportunity, try and get this down, and try and get these guys to land on here. We're basically giving ourselves like temporary possibility of landing on these spots, right? Let's get this mortar. Hold on. Get you back here. There's like a dude down here. Yeah, pulse cannon. I want you to be replaced with the mortar. There's another dude down here. Nope. So we'll wait a second to get you in here. I don't want the mortars in the front line. They'll take more damage. All right, and there we go. Look at that. We're pushing forward onto this thing, and we're going to get this guy capped. And then we'll do the same deal moving forward, and we're going to try and get ourselves, I think, here to kill that guy. But we want to cap this guy first, because I need to get the network, I think, connected here. I don't know if I can connect right there. I might be able to, actually. Let's see. Oh, I totally can. Cool. Well, we'll cap this guy anyways. We also have to get to this key out here, so that's the other thing I have to do. So it's kind of both are what we got to do, but it'll be easier if I kill this thing first. So let's cap this guy, and then we'll get this guy going forward. We're also not using that much energy, so you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do. Blah. All right. So we've got an extra bomber over here who's not doing nothing. Let's get you started over there. And let's slowly start doing our moving up thing, right? Move you up here. Let's get another relay up here. And we're just going to do the standard Creeper World deal that we got. But with all these dudes, I don't need them over here no more. I don't need them over here no more. We're going to do this. And the other thing we're going to do, Army number 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, we're good. All right. Because, as you can see, that anti-creeper that we got on here was enough, basically. It was enough to get us our beachhead, and that's really all we needed. We just needed the beachhead. And now we can just push forward, because these things don't make enough creeper to really be a problem. And now we just want to push close enough to where I can get these relays in place, to where I can get 4 or 5 cannons all around them constantly to prevent these things from getting enough creeper on here to be a problem. So this is kind of like my setup here. Is like my 2 mortars. Ooh, these cannons are actually taking some damage. My 2 mortars and 4 cannons setup seems to work pretty well, in my opinion. Y'all, if y'all could help here, that'd be wonderful. And then we'll let them keep doing this for a little while, and then we'll eventually get out there. But we're going to keep working on this, because look how much creeper we've drained off of this place now. It can barely get anything going. And then what this allows us to do is, you know, we keep it capped, and then we send our relays around it, basically. So, let's get a, actually, let's get you a little bit closer if I can. Just get this relay down. Yeah, there we go. And then what I can do is we'll set up a cannon here. Set up a cannon here. We'll set up a cannon, like, here. And I think that even when it, like, does that little thing where it kind of, like, explodes outward, it shouldn't harm these guys. And I've got some redundant stuff. So yeah, that's capped. That's capped, man. Look at that. Perfect, right? All right, let's get you, and you. Oh, excuse me. Let me do that. Destroy you and you. And we can also, let's build a couple more bombers. We got plenty of AC, so why not? Am I right? Now, how are y'all? How are y'all doing? Let's go here. And then there's another thing I would like to do. Click, click, click. Auto launch. There we go. So now they should automatically go back and forth. They weren't doing that before. So we're going to have them do that. They should be able to... I mean, this one seems to be creating a lot of creepers, so it's taking a little bit more work for us to do this. But we've got so many of these guys that it should quickly whittle that down. These guys are building up, and we'll do the same thing back here. But like I said, once we kill this, it'll be a lot easier because there shouldn't be much more creeper being spawned. Okay. Probably doing your job. Let's see if we can't... We're going to wait a second. Can we land these guys anywhere over here? Yes, we can. Cool. We're going to wait. We're going to let this build up a little bit more because it's a pretty tight little spot right there. I'd like it to be... It's got a nice peak to it, which is good. So if you see the height map here, you can see that it's like 3 chunks high of anti-creeper, which is really nice. So I'm going to safely put my relay on there. But they're about to run out of anti-creeper, and as soon as they run out, I better be landed. That's really what it comes down to. As you're going to see, they're all going back now. So I better land. There we go. Cap that sucker! Yeah, there we go. All right. Perfect. Now, let's get another relay up here. And we're actually going to be able to create a redundant network across here, I think. Just like that. Just like that. Redundant network. Boom. Perfect. And so now we got our cap. Let's spread it out so that it doesn't do anything too rude. And then that'll reach across there once we get that capped. So, now, y'all... So y'all, and y'all, and y'all, and y'all. This is your new spot. Do it. We've used a lot of anti-creeper now. Used a lot of anti-creeper, and the reason for that is pretty simple. We just loaded up double the bombers, but look at this. This is super high. This is 15 high at the peak, but these guys are going to drain through it pretty well. So now, let's build up fighting force number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, nope. 1, 2. Cool, we're good. All right, how am I doing on time right now? Oh, I'm looking okay, but I got to get moving here pretty quick, y'all. So let's get our relay in place. Okay. And let's get y'all moving fast. Get all up in there, please. Come on. See, now they're all having to go back to reload. And that's the moment where you're like, if I don't have them in the right spot, let's move you to here, let's move you back here. Then the creeper will push back, but I think we're good. Yep, there we go. So, let's move this forward. And here, we just got to do the usual thing where we just want to kind of get the nullifier in place. We don't have to actually cap this one, we can just kill this one, which is great. Okay, maybe down here. Yeah, there we go. Weapons, nullifier. Right there, should be good. Protect that with your life, like it's your baby. All right. I'm not even going to worry about these two to cap these. We're just going to go straight through. And like I said, once this is gone, that should help us, I think. I believe these should stop producing. But let's go ahead and grab you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And let's go ahead and start with this, just in case. Yeah, now they're auto-launching. They're just reloading. Kablam! We done did it. All right, yeah, now you'll see no more creepers being spawned. So, now as they are destroying all this up here, it'll actually just stop spawning. It's done. No more extras happening, which is great. So we're just going to kill through the rest of this creeper. Let's actually get ourselves a relay so that we can do this. Super booper. Just drain this stuff away. Look at that. Look at that! Isn't that great? I love that. This game is just one of those ones, I just enjoy it. It's just a very different type of, what do you call it? Real-time strategy game, you know? Let's move you over here-ish. There we go. Let's just go ahead and get this going. Might as well. All we got to do is we got to connect up the relay network up there, and we're done. These guys, the bombers, have done a good enough job for us. And there we go. That relay is going to do its thing. Let's hit it up to 4x. We're going to get that key. And there, we've done it, y'all. We've beaten the level. Pretty neat stuff, right? Claim victory. So as you can see, you know, there's all different types of stuff. Now we got flipping bombers dropping bombs, y'all. It's great. So with that, y'all, I got to get going. I'm going to go see Black Panther. I'm so excited. But with that, y'all, tell me down below if you've been enjoying this series. I will be checking the numbers. I'll be checking the likes. I'll be checking the comments to see if y'all want to watch me go through the rest of this game. Even if it's not super popular, if there are enough of y'all that are like, I want to see this, I'd probably be down to do it just because I enjoy playing this game. So with that, my name is Price, and I will see y'all next time.